everybody, this is Steffi 2007. I'm back with another video for As Sold on TV, my ongoing video series of vintage commercials, if you will. I'm still taking a break from my ongoing travel commercial series. I will get to that point when I come to it. I just haven't found the right glint of inspiration, if you will. But right now, let's focus on my current project, which is old PSAs or command information spots from a military channel that some of you may be familiar with if you have been or if you are currently in the military. And serving overseas, because I've done some research. This station's not anywhere available in the United States or in Canada, for that matter. It's only available in other countries, and on bases in other countries. So, and the station, of course, the station I'm talking about, of course, is Armed Forces Network. So, let's begin with the first command information spot, and you may recognize this first one because it was featured in my Halloween. It was featured in my Halloween special last year or a couple of years ago. I think it was a couple of years ago now. Yeah, it was featured in my Halloween special a couple of years ago now. This one I'm bringing it back because it's just that darn funny. And so, without further ado, this is it is Mr. Soapy. It is the command information spot about the importance of washing your hands, featuring the character Mr. Soapy.
Masawa has a new hand-washing Germinator.
I'm Mr. Soapy. The most important thing you can do to keep from getting sick is to wash your hands. Don't forget to wash your hands. That makes me angry. Always wash your hands after using the restroom. Oh, that feels so good. I'm Mr. Soapy. Don't forget to wash your hands.
You'll take notice that some of these commercials are incredibly corny and, just off the wall cheesy, for lack of a better word. But that's why they're featured in here, right? That's why they're featured on this show. All that aside. The next commercial to be featured is we'll focus on the topic of the military, the military postal service, and what is allowed to be sent through the mail and what isn't allowed. And basically, it goes through how you're supposed to send, the process of how you're supposed to send mail if you're reusing a box, and other things like that. They'll explain it in the commercial, basically. So without further ado, the commercial, or rather, yet another command information spot about the military postal service.
Welcome back, everyone. Time's a-wasting. He's third in line with just under a minute to go.
That's right, Pat. If he doesn't get this package off within the next minute, he'll never make it to his formation in time.
No, sir. Taking a look at his stats today, we see he's 4 for 4.
But that record might be in danger. Uh-oh. Is that motor oil he's mailing?
You can't mail motor oil. Oh, no, wait. I see it. Look at the customs tag, John. It's just clothing. He's okay.
Yeah, but he's still in trouble. They'll never receive that package because he's reusing a box that once contained hazardous material. Unless is right, Pat. I think he sees it.
Question is now, what is he going to do? Second in line. He says, wait, he turns around. He's calling an audible. He's blacking out the old markings.
Yes, they've got to go, and he knows it. Let's see that again, Pat.
Fantastic. See how he made sure there's no indication of what was in the box before? We're back now. Live action. Seconds left. He's at the goal looking for a reception. She checks the package. Yes, it's good.
It's good.
Next, we have a commissary commercial from main base SESBO. I hope I'm saying that right, because that's a foreign name, and I'm just not good with those kind of names. Anyway, it's a commissary commercial that apparently made its way to AFN. So, without further ado, here you go.
You reaching for them there Cocoa Puffs, boy?
Because, well, the cereal...
Don't worry, guys. We got plenty to go around for everybody.
The main base commissary. It's Dino Mike.
In this next AFN commercial, we learn a little bit about what will happen to teenagers on base if they break the base curfew.
You know what time it is?
What? What do you mean?
Community service. Banned from AFRTS. Restricted curfew.
Hey, we're going to Burger King at 8 to get some dinners tonight.
And then we're going to go to a movie at 9. Want to come?
I can't. My curfew's at 8, and I'm banned from AFRTS anyway.
Man, are you serious? That's lame.
Yeah, I know. Breaking curfew wasn't worth all this. Well, we'll see you later then.
Hello again. Okay, this next commercial, yeah, you may notice that I look a little different than the other previous frames that were previously shot. By the way, that's because I got a haircut. And this is shot at a later time. So, anyway, on to the following commercial. This next commercial from the AFN Vault is from the Stars and Stripes bookstore. This particular bookstore was often advertised during some of AFN's older lineups, like from the 80s and 90s, things like that. But anyway, and it was also advertised on their radio programs, so, or their radio stations. But anyway, onto the commercial.
When you come to a Stars and Stripes bookstore, know what's in store for you? We have so many books to choose from, the possibilities are almost endless. You can escape to adventure. We have all the bestsellers. Discover mysteries in hardcover as well as paperbacks. Or learn new things about everything from carpentry to coin collecting. study the classics. We have novels and biographies. Even children's books. And there are romance books, maps, magazines, and travel guides, too. Come to a Stars and Stripes bookstore and let your imagination go.
Next, we have from the AFN Vault a commercial from the BX. I cannot remember what the base was. I think it was from Hanau. I think I may be saying that incorrectly, but whatever. My German is a little rusty. But anyway, it's from the Hanau base, from the BX and the Hanau base. And it's might be from the year 2000. I'm not too sure. But anyway, on with the commercial.
The Hanau Main Exchange on Wolfgang Kasern is your place for one-stop shopping in the 104th Area Support Group. As one of the largest PXs in Germany, the Hanau Main Exchange offers a wide variety of goods and services.
There you go. Thank you.
The store is open 7 days a week from 10 in the morning until 9 at night. The Hanau Main Exchange, an important part of the military family in the 104th ASG.
This last commercial from the AFN Vault, as I've done digging, obviously, before we finish the video, is about the matter of OPSEC. Now, for the uninitiated and uneducated among you, what OPSEC is it's kind of a, you have to keep, when you're in, when you're in a in the military and, or in that particular environment, you have to kind of keep things, you kind of have to, keep things, and even when you're not, because everything, you don't want, people all up in your business. You want to keep things private. That's basically what OPSEC is. I mean, it's just, you got to keep things, you got to keep things on the down low. Got to keep things to a private matter because you don't really know who's listening. Could be some kind of creeper, really, or somebody who, just is kind of sketchy looking, or sketchy in general. It's just a matter of, how society operates nowadays. But anyway, all that aside, let's get to the commercial. In this particular commercial, I tried to really hard to look for one that was in the like the 70s or 80s. Couldn't find it. I don't know where it is. It's probably buried. But anyway, this one was from 2007 or was uploaded in 2007. And it features some animals doing some really really cool things. But just, it's all, but the purpose of it is to educate about the matter of OPSEC. So without further ado, here's the last commercial of the video.
You never know who's listening in. OPSEC, it's everyone's responsibility.
No animals were harmed in the making of this commercial.